Hi everybody. Everybody, I'm back. And today Gina Young is going to show you all how to make lemon pepper wings. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be able to show you all how Gina Young makes my lemon pepper wings. These wings right here, guys, they are crispy on the outside and they are so flavorful. You hear me? Trust me when I tell you this. You all are gonna love this recipe. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to sink my teeth down into these wings. Here's what you're gonna need. Here's what you're gonna need to make Gina Young style lemon pepper wings. Okay, everybody. First thing that you wanna do, let's go ahead and clean our wings and then I'll show you what you're gonna need afterwards. So I have these wings. These were whole wings and I've chopped that little wing tip off and I've saved those wing tips. You always wanna save them in case you need to make a chicken broth. All right, put them in the freezer bag and throw those bad boys in the freezer. So these were whole wings that I've chopped into wingdings. And what we're going to do, make sure that your hands are impeccably clean. I'm going to start to take off my jewelry. And I want you all to make sure that your sink, guys, it has to be impeccably clean before washing the chicken and after washing the chicken. Here's what we're going to do. Let's do this very quick and simple. All right, get in there, chicken. Okay, so then we're going to take some salt. This is sea salt. Is all of this salt going to make this salty? No, not at all. What we're using that salt for is we're using it for an abrasive, okay? So when we go to wash it like this, it kind of scours and rubs up against each other. And that salt helps to serve, like I said, as an abrasive. So I like to do that. We're going to rub each wing together, all right, just like so. And then we're going to use some apple cider vinegar. You can use regular white vinegar and you can use lemon or lime. I'm going to use lemon today. All right. Just like this. Beautiful. I hope you all are having a great day today. Today it's about 75 degrees outside and it's beautiful. The birds are chirping and I have just about every window in my house open right now. Absolutely I do. I love this beautiful weather that we're getting. Okay, here's what you're going to do. Let's go ahead and grab some lemon. And you just squeeze that lemon over every wing and you just go in and clean these up just like so. Me personally, I feel like the lemon gives a lot of flavor and also it gets your wings squeaky clean. You hear me? When I say squeaky clean, you will see the difference after you clean your meat with lemon or lime. I always do it. It never fails. And like I said, by the way, it gives it a great taste as well. Okay, I'm going to go in, and I only use a half of a lemon, okay? Go in and do this, just like so. Get it nice and clean, all right? And then we're going to give it a rinse, and then we're going to wash this with apple cider vinegar, okay? Squeeze all that lemon all over there, just like so. Now, when you're rinsing, you only want to use cold water, okay? Never, ever, ever, ever want to use hot water or warm water, okay? Just like this. Let's give it a nice wash. All right? Beautiful. Then we're going to go in with our apple cider vinegar and pour that vinegar all over your wings. Absolutely. And then we're going to wash it once again, just like so. Okay? We're going to give our wings another rinse. And these bad boys are just about done. Okay? So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take my wings out. I'm going to put them in a bowl that I'm going to season them in, and I'm going to take a paper towel. Take a paper towel and blot dry these wings until they get nice and dry. Because if you don't take the time to dry your wings, You'll have a lot of splattering and popping when you put your wings in that hot oil, because of course that water and that oil, they don't mix. So dry them as much as you can with a paper towel. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to clean my sink out and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, we've cleaned our sink out. Our sink is impeccably clean and we've dried our chicken off. Okay, so the ingredients that you will need today. You will need a stick and a half of butter for your lemon pepper sauce. You will need a half of a lemon. You will need lemon pepper seasoning. See this here? You will need garlic powder as well as parsley flakes. Okay? Now, all right, over here, let me fix my camera, guys. My camera's doing something weird today. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and season up our wings, and we're going to use some of that lemon pepper. Get you a nice amount in there. Remember, by the way, we are making lemon pepper wings today. Just like this. Get that in there. There's bunches of, let me take this off. There's bunches of lemon rind in this mixture, dried lemon rind. It's going to give such a beautiful flavor. All right. We're going to use some cracked sea salt. Oh yeah, don't be afraid to season, guys. You got a lot of chicken here. You want to make sure you season it so it can be nice and flavorful. We have adobo. Put you some in there. Just like so. Okay, and we have some chicken seasoning, and literally we're going to use just a little bit of the chicken seasoning. Okay, and that's just about enough. What we're going to do, we're going to rub everything together. All right, and I'm just going to go in and use my hands. My hands are impeccably clean. You rub these bad boys, you hear me, until all of these seasonings get nice and well coated all over each one. Okay, just like this. And what I like to do is I like to set my wings for about 10 to 12 minutes with the seasoning on them, so that that seasoning can get nice and embedded and soaking into this meat. You never ever want to take your meat right out of that refrigerator and put it right into that hot oil, because what will happen is your meat will seize up and you won't have tender meat. If you let your meat rest for a while on the counter, you know, at least 20 minutes. Let it rest. Let some of the chill come off, and then you put it in that hot oil. And I promise you, you're going to have some nice tender wings. You hear me? So then, let the seasoning soak in for, like I said, 10 to 12 minutes. We'll come back. Let me show you how much oil I have on the stove here. So I have a pan. This is my pan that I absolutely love to use when I'm frying chicken. And you see that I put the oil up halfway up the pan. So you be careful. Be careful, because when you're putting your chicken in, what's going to happen is that oil is going to rise. So never put too much oil in. You don't want to go more than halfway up this pan, because the oil will rise at least this much. Now, there's one other ingredient that I didn't mention. You're going to need some flour, because we're going to coat our chicken wings with flour when we come back. Okay, everyone, our wings has sat with the beautiful seasoning on them for around 10 minutes. I'm just going to pour some all-purpose flour on. How much? If you guys say how much, just put you some on there so you can coat the wings. No certain amount, okay? You just want to make sure that your wings are nice and well coated. Don't be afraid to touch the chicken. But here's the thing, if you're that person that's afraid to touch the meat and the chicken, then you go out and get you some rubber gloves, some type of gloves, and that way you can get in with your hands as well to make sure that your chicken is nice and coated. Now, and even if you didn't want to do that, you can put this in a paper bag or a plastic bag, a Ziploc bag, and you can put that flour in there and just shake that bad boy up, okay? And really, it's just that simple. This recipe doesn't take any time to cook. This video will be much longer than the actual cooking time because you know I'm editing and I'm talking and I'm pressing pause and different things happen when you're making a video. But this right here, you're going to fry these bad boys up and you'll have these on the table in no time for dinner. And here's the thing about this. Everybody that touches these wings will absolutely fall in love with these wings. You hear me? Trust me when I tell you this. All right, so now that we have them well coated, before we put them in the flour, we're going to give them a nice shake. How come we're giving them a shake? Because you don't want that extra flour to fall off into your oil, and then you have a bunch of burnt flour in the bottom of your pan, and your wings will taste like burnt flour. So go ahead, take that time to shake them off before you put them in. Now, when you're checking your oil to see if your oil is done, what we're going to do is, let me get a good picture here, is we're going to drop a little bit of flour into our oil just like so. And if that oil sizzles right away, your oil is heated up properly. If you put that flour in there and that flour sinks right down to the bottom, your oil's not hot enough, okay? Or another indication would be, you can take your wing, and if you put that wing in and it doesn't sizzle right away, don't put any more in, okay? Because this oil has to be hot in order to get that nice, beautiful, crispy wing that we all love. Okay, so we're going to let this heat up a little bit more because it's not quite ready. Okay, everybody, time to put our wings in. I put one of the wings in. Nice sizzle. Everything's ready. Get those wings in there. And then I don't want you to, make sure you don't go in, because naturally you're going to want to go in with a fork and a spatula checking on them. Don't bother them, okay? Just let them be, because here's the thing, and I'm shaking these off. If you go in right now and you mess with these, you'll take all of that beautiful crust that you're supposed to have off of these wings, okay? By touching them. So then you wait until your crust forms onto these beautiful wings, and then you can go in and mess with them and look at them, okay? But not right now. All right, get these wings in just like so. Ooh, I'm so excited. After we put these in, I'm going to show you how to make the lemon pepper sauce that we're going to paint all over these wings after they come out of this oil. Okay? This is so easy to make. I want you all to share this recipe with your family. And let me know what their reaction is. Okay, we're just going to let these go. They'll typically cook. They'll start to float, okay? But what I'll do, I'll actually let you know the cooking time when they're done. Okay, everybody, ingredients for your lemon pepper sauce. So we have a stick and a half. The less wings you're going to make, you just use less butter, okay, honestly. If you're going to make less wings than I'm using, use a half a stick of butter, okay? You know how to do it. So, lemon pepper, use you some. Right on top of that butter, use your nice amount, guys. That has a lot of beautiful lemon pepper flavor. Oh, yeah. We're going to put some sea salt in, but we're not going to use a lot. That's it. All right, garlic powder. But don't get too crazy with the garlic powder because, look, I put that on there because I lost my lid one day and then I found the lid and then I just... But it worked until I found my lid. Don't get crazy with the garlic, okay? Because we're not making garlic wings. We're making lemon pepper wings. And we want that lemon pepper to shine through. All right, you all that know me, you know that I can't make anything without parsley. Is the parsley going to give it flavor? No, it's not. But it's going to give it a nice, beautiful color that I love to see. Because I eat with my eyes. Absolutely I do. And if it looks pretty, I'm happy. So now, this here, we are not going to melt it just yet. We're going to melt this in the microwave. If you're that person that says, Gina, I'm not using the microwave, then use the top of the stove, okay? It's really up to your discretion. We're going to take some lemon. We're going to squeeze it in there. This is a half a lemon. And you don't have to worry about the seeds. The reason why is because you're going to take this brush here and you're going to be painting this lemon pepper butter all over your wings. And if you see a seed, just take it out, really, and it's that simple. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to start out with that half of lemon. This will get microwaved until melted, and then we paint it all over the wings. So we can set that aside for now. After you taste it, after it's melted, and if you feel like you need more lemon, put you some more lemon in there. But what we are going to do is this side of the lemon, we're going to zest it. So let me grab my zester. You can see that our wings have started to float, and that's the beginning of the process of fried chicken. It will always begin to float before it starts to get nice and golden brown. Okay? Please excuse the noise of the lawnmower in the background. Deanna's in the backyard and he's cutting the grass. Alright, here's the thing. When you're zesting, please don't use the white part. All you want, and we're going to use this whole half, all you want is the yellow zest. We don't want any of the white pip, okay? Just like so. And this right here, this is going to take it overboard. You hear me? Who are you going to really want to smack somebody after you taste these wings? These wings are my redemption wings. This video is my redemption video, and the reason why is because I might have said this in my other video. I made this video last week, and for some reason it would not save. And of course I cried and I was upset. It just wouldn't save to my camera for some reason. And so I lost the video. So I'm back for redemption. These wings right here, these wings are going to make you lose your mind. You hear me? Put that zest in there. We'll be ready to melt that butter. We're not going to melt it until the wings are done. Let's peek back at our wings, and they're doing just beautifully. I'll come back once they get nice and golden brown. Okay, everybody, let's take a look at the wings. You can see how the top is light, but underneath you can start to see that they're starting to get a little golden brown. So what you want to do is just give them a nice flip, and now's the time that you can mess with them, because that crust is starting to form is on there and it's not going to come off. So the ones that you can flip over, go ahead and flip those over just like so. And then some of them, they won't flip for you. They'll just keep flipping back over. Don't worry about them, okay? Just like this. We're just going to let them get nice and golden brown. I'll be back. Get nice and golden brown, guys. Patience. Have patience. Don't cook these chicken on too high of a heat. If you cook them up too high, they won't cook right, all right? And they'll be pink in the inside and crispy on the outside. If you cook them too low, they'll never get crispy, okay? What you want to do is you want to cook these on a medium-high heat. Okay, everybody, you can see that our chicken are getting nice and golden brown. And I'm still trying to chase these ones that won't flip over. And you'll have that. That's going to happen, you know? And what can you do about it? Nothing. You know, not unless you just wanted to, like, hold it down like that. But I'm not about to do that. They better flip over for me. Absolutely. Hey, listen here. I hope you all are having a great week. I hope you all had a beautiful, blessed Easter. If you all haven't had a chance to check out my video for dyeing Easter eggs with Dakota, check it out. It was a lot of fun. Dakota had so much fun. And he did. He told me when we were done, he said, Mom, that was so much fun. And those Easter eggs were gone in 24 hours. Those things are gone. They were really good. I put a nice amount of sea salt on them. And I must have ate 7 of them in one night. Okay, everybody, our wings are done. These wings took around about, I want to say they took about 20 minutes to get nice and golden brown. I'm going to show you what they look like. We're going to start to melt our beautiful lemon pepper glaze, or and it's not a glaze, it's just a lemon pepper rub that we're going to put on there. So let's get started. Okay, we're taking these wings out. I'm going to put them on a cooling rack, and what this cooling rack will allow, it'll allow air to circulate all around the wings so that the wings won't get soggy. Okay, because sometimes if you just take these out, look how nice and beautiful and golden brown. That right there, that's what you're wanting. That beautiful golden brown color that we all love on our fried chicken, that's when you know they're done. What I was going to say is, if you just take these and you put them on a platter or whatever you're going to put them on without using a cooling rack like this, then the bottom of your chicken's going to get soggy. Always use a cooling rack. All right? Look at this, guys. I just want to give you all a nice look before we start on our sauce, before we heat our sauce up. Nice and beautiful, nice and crispy. Oh yeah. Okay, now, so let's take our butter and seasonings, put this in the microwave for around about a minute. If it needs to melt, if it needs to cook a little bit longer than a minute, then just heat it up a little bit longer until fully melted. Okay, everyone, our butter, sauce, lemon pepper is nice and melty, and I tell you one thing, if you all never tasted this before, it is so delicious. You hear me? Ooh, look at all those spices, and look at that lemon rind in there. I want to give this a taste. I want to taste it and see if I'm happy with the flavor. Oh, woo, it's good. Here's the thing, you always want to taste it, because if you're not happy with the flavor, then put you some more in. Put you some more lemon pepper, some sea salt, some garlic powder, some lemon, until you're happy with the flavor. So what I'm going to do, I love the flavor, but I do want a little bit more lemon flavor in there. So then you're just going to take your lemon, squeeze that bad boy right in there just like that. All right? Mixy, mixy, mix. All right, bring our beautiful wings over here. And I'm going to show you all how to plate these up, because what you're going to do with these wings is so simple. Now, if you're the person that just wants to take those wings and you want to douse them down in here just like this and call it a day, listen here, you can do that. Look at that. Beautiful. You see that? You can do just that. But me personally, I like to take my time, and I like to butter, or I like to brush on the flavor. You see that? That's how I like to do mine. You can dunk it, you can brush it, you can toss it, whatever you want to do, okay? Just make sure you get this sauce on here, because this right here is how I make my lemon pepper wings. Hey, listen here, if you all enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload one of these awesome recipes. Absolutely. Look at this. Don't you just want to bite down into that? Woo-wee. I'm recording. Okay, I wanted to stop them. Didn't know I was recording. All right, see this here? Just like that. That's what you're wanting. Look at that. Take a bite of that and let me know what you think. I'm going to plate this up. This right here is what your wings should look like. Very simple, very easy, and it tastes so good. Let's give one of these wings a try. How about this one? And I'm going to put a little bit extra sauce on there so we all can taste it together. Oh yeah. Ooh-wee. I'm just going to dunk this bad boy. You see that? The flavor is so beautiful. You hear me? Let's dig in, guys. You take the first, you take the first bite. Take this first bite and let me know what you think. Nice and beautiful meat in the inside. Never pink. Nice and white. Isn't that beautiful? And it tastes just like lemon. If you wanted to, sprinkle you some extra pepper on the top. And as always, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Good night. Woo, that's good.